Now we will see the brush. The brush tool is this tool that you can draw anything by it. Once you get this color, you can use your color here and draw your illustration, your anything you want, your selection, anything you want. The brush tool have a lot of option in Photoshop. Once you get here, you can see the use for this brush in opacity, flow, smoothing, and the other modes. We can see here if we get less opacity, it will be less opacity here. If we can make it 100%, it will be 100%. Once you click the right key in your mouse, you can see the different styles of brushes, so you can choose whatever you want to your design. General brushes is default mode in Photoshop, so you can use this in a default mode, and you can use this in a lot of different styles once you know the uses for this brushes in other styles. So once you make a multiply effect and use this brush here, you can see here the effect of this brush now, or color burn. You can see the difference in this colors in the same brush, and here liner. And it's really useful when you make illustration or something like that, or drawing, and you can see the difference from these brushes in your illustration or your design. Once you use it, and you can play with this brushes until you satisfied with your results. We can see here the same option. Once we press here the right click in our mouse, is the same here, and you can change your brush in any brush you want. If you want to change the settings of this brush, we can go here to brush settings, and you can change the roundness or angle, and you can see it here, and you can see it here in your brush. You can use your mouse, but it won't be the same effect like if you using graphic tablet. If you wanna use graphic tablet, you can change the settings to be affected by your pen. Once you get here in shape dynamics and go to control and choose this option, now we can see it's affected by your pen in your graphic tablet. Let's change it to the normal so you can see the difference. And now you can see it's affected by your pen. Now this is the effect of the mouse, and this is the pen. You can change the size by go to here and change it from here, or from here, or by right click and change the size or the hardness. You can make your brush bigger or smaller by click this key in your keyboard, so it can be bigger. So let's see here, this key, once we make bigger, once we click it, make it bigger. Once we click this key, make it smaller. We can zoom in and out in our design by clicking Alt and the middle key in our mouse. In the middle on our mouse and this Alt, we can zoom in and out in Photoshop, and up and down by pressing Shift and the middle in our mouse, and right and left by Control and the middle in our mouse. So now we know how we use our brushes. We can go now to know how we use pencil tool. Our pencil is the same like our brush. We can make it bigger or smaller by clicking the same key as we said, and it will be affected by the same affected like brush. But in the pencil it's more pixel, so you can see it here. It's hard more harder than brush. So you can see here the pixel is more hard than just the regular brush. It's harder more than the brush, but it have all the same effects if we use it by our pen, our graphic tablet, in the same effects.